Right, next up on my Steam library we have Case Animatronics. This is a first-person survival horror stealth game. You start off as a character in a police station. You're a detective.
Who could have changed the password?
The lights are out and you get a phone call from a mysterious hacker who's taken control of this building's security and surveillance systems and unleashed a number of animatronic animals that are patrolling around and will eat you if they see you. It's one of those games that you're basically always walking around in the dark with a flashlight. You just don't really fight the enemies. You have to hide. You have to use stealth to avoid them, and if they are coming your way, you have to find somewhere to hide. There's generally like closets and desks and things to hide in, or just avoid, just run away and like duck round a corner or into a room and hope that they don't get too close to you. It's like puzzles as well to continue your progress. Like you see here, I couldn't get through that door because the combination had been changed from what the character thought it was. But this is one of the animatronics here on the ground, and it's obviously holding a bit of paper with the combination in. So your hacker has sort of left that there as a clue for you to find, and that's kind of how you progress through. It has got some genuine scares in it. I mean, jump scares, you know, just like horror movies rely on just all of a sudden something comes out of nowhere. There's a massive creepy sound effect, really loud, and it just, you know, your nervous system kicks in and you do jump. You do, but I wouldn't say it's genuinely scary. Like you don't really feel horrified of the game itself. It's just that those reaction scares is nothing you can do about. If you have a functioning nervous system, then something like that is always going to make you jump. On the other hand, you've got other than the flashlight, you've got this tablet which you can look at, and it taps into the security cameras around the building. So you're supposed to use that to keep an eye on the animatronic robots as they're walking around to try and avoid them. At the moment, like early on in the game, there aren't any. Then one gets activated, and that's quite easy to avoid on its own. And then a second one gets activated, and that's a lot more difficult to avoid both of them. But I guess as the game progresses further, you probably get more robots that are about, and you start having to use that tablet to look at the cameras a bit more to find your way. But I didn't play it a great deal. I generally get bored of these survival horror games quite quickly. I don't find them that engrossing. Sometimes the setting makes them really good, the setting and the character, the story, but this one didn't really grab me. But if you're into survival horror games, you'll probably enjoy it. It's certainly worth checking out if you're into that genre. But it's not a particular favourite of mine, so I just gave it a quick look.